Welcome to Snap Vegan. We're eating on the cheap. Doesn't have to kill you. Hang on. Let me turn the light on. There, that's a little better. Well, I weighed myself today. Came back to a familiar number. Anyway, at least it's going in the right direction. So, Anthony Bourdain killed himself, which is case number 5,000,001, why money cannot buy you happiness. Sad to see that happen. I thought if anything was going to kill him, it was going to be the way he ate and all the stuff he ate. But that wasn't it. I hate to see that happen to anybody. So let's talk about that a little bit. I was almost there. And the only thing I think that stopped me was two things. One was that I couldn't do that to my son. And the second thing is that my insurance policy wouldn't pay off if I did something like that. And then my son would be hurt from that too. So at least I had the, sorry I got to adjust here, wherewithal about me not to do something like that. Because the people you leave behind don't need that kind of mess. It's 6:28 in the morning here. Sun's peeking up back there, and I don't know. It just seems to be an awful lot of suicide lately. A year ago yesterday, a good friend of mine's son took his own life. It's devastating. It's devastating. It was devastating when my granddaughter was murdered. It's devastating even more when someone takes their own life. And I'm just wondering, you know, have you been there? Have you had that thought? I have. And, you know, to the point, I mean, there's like two ways to look at it. Right now, I'm good. I'm good with my faith. I'm good with my, you know, if I was to die in my sleep tonight, I'd be okay with that. I mean, you know, I wouldn't have a choice, but you know what I'm saying. You know, I'm ready whenever. I just don't want to die from a fire or drowning or something fearful to make that happen. If it's just, you know, quick and dirty, I guess I'm okay with that. If you hear that fan, that's a fan blowing, so thank you. But I said to myself before that if it ever came to a point to where I was going to be homeless or out on the street, I'd probably do that, because I have had so much trauma in my life. I have had, you know, in the last, you know, 10 years, I've had 19 of my friends, or 20 now, 20 of the people I used to hang out with, and, you know, all my friends die. 20. We had a good group of people. And now they're gone. And I don't know. I just hope that you reach out and get some counseling. You know, sometimes we hurt so bad we just would rather be dead, because that would end all the pain. Veterans say, I'm not a combat veteran, so I haven't had that experience that others have had with PTSD. My PTSD comes from domestic violence and emotional shock from tragic situations, non-combat related. Personal combat, like domestic violence, but never in those instances did I want to die from something like that. It kind of helped give me some fight, you know. It's like I was a big advocate during the time of my granddaughter's trial and their arrest and everything else, but it took everything out of me. Altogether, I had like 3 nervous breakdowns in 4 years. Just because I burnt myself out, you know, trying to bring justice. And it caused a lot of emotional things. It caused a lot of physical things. It's a horrible drain on your system and your heart and your mind, especially your mind. So I just want to say to you guys, if you feel like that ever, please go see. So if you don't want to talk to your friends about it, okay. If you want to talk to your family about it, all right. But go see somebody. Go take care of yourself. Go walk into a police station. They'll Baker Act you for 72 hours. And that means, you know, at least you can get some initial evaluation. Go walk into a mental health center and check yourself in for 72 hours. Just to let them check your blood work and see what's going on. If you could even have an infection. Just something as simple as an infection that affects your blood chemistry, that affects the levels in your brain. So, you know, go get checked out. It could just be something like that. If you feel like you have, you know, a lot of emotional, a lot of challenges, try to reach out and network with other people. I think a lot of people don't get help because they don't want other people to know they need help, is my assessment. Because they think other people see them as the strong one, and they can't let on that they're not the strong one because they're worried about the weaker ones that are counting on them. You know what? I don't know how to explain that. But let's pull together. You know, I'm meeting Patty for her birthday dinner on Sunday. You know, me and her talk. Me and her have deep talks. I know we cut up a lot and everything like that, but me and her, we have our serious conversations. We have long, serious conversations. I share with her, she shares with me. Find you a person. If you don't have a person, go to a counselor. Thank God they don't know us, really. You don't want your friends going, you know, judging you. You could go to a counselor. You could spill your guts and say exactly how you feel. And all they're going to do is sit there and write notes. And nod every now and then. But you get to vent. And then, when you finish talking, they make suggestions about how to look at things a different way. Or, you know, someone will tell you, keep a journal. I'm not a journaling kind of person. So, you know, this is my vlog, my video log, my video diary, or whatever else. But, you know, different folks will go at it a different way. But do something. Don't do nothing. And something I want you to do is in the direction of getting squared away. Because even as anti-medication as I am, people do have chemical imbalances in their brain. Some are predisposed to it because of family history. And, you know, just like a diabetic needs insulin. You know, someone that has an imbalance needs just to have that corrected. And that's not their fault. That's not their parents' fault. That's just how we were made. How some of us were made. I know I struggled with bipolar depression for a long time. And then I just figured out it was situational. And I needed coping skills. And I needed to learn. And I did. And I still have my moments. I get overwhelmed every now and then. And I, you know, I have to sit and just be still. Sometimes you just have to sit and just be still and let all that process. And then sometimes you just need to step out the back door and scream. And I've done that. And my neighbor's like, "You okay?" No, I am. Yeah. Sometimes you just have to go scream somewhere. So go do that. Let it out. Have that moment. But don't scream at each other. Don't scream with the people that love you. And don't scream at people you love. Just go walk down the street or into the woods and scream. And scream as just let it out. Just scream. It's cleansing. I tell you, it's true. I mean, and then you feel better. I promise. But don't hold the scream inside, because that is toxic. Scream it out. Scream it out. So that's all I want to talk about today. I just want to update you on my weight and let you know that you're not alone. Even though you might feel like you're alone, you're not alone. And, you know, reach out to somebody. I'm going to put a suicide hotline number down here below. If you ever feeling like, and don't think, oh, I'm not going to call that. Call it. That's somebody that don't know you, that's not going to judge you. You can tell them how you're feeling, and they can help. Let them help. Accept the help. And, because when you get to that point, you can't manage it alone. You can't. I needed help. And I'm so lucky to have, you know, 2 solid counselors in my lifetime. Bill and Kim. And they know who they are. And so grateful for that. They helped me through some very, very difficult times in 2 separate times in my life, and I am grateful for them. And now that I'm not their patient, we're good friends. Because they've seen where I am, they saw me come out of it. I mean, you know, they're people too. But now I could never go back to singing because we're friends. But that's okay. Hopefully I don't need that anymore. But I'm just saying, if I did, I'll go get some help. So, don't hesitate, okay? That's all I got to say. Talk to y'all later. Take care of your neighbors. Take care of yourself. Because we got all this going on around us. Things are getting tense in this country. We got a completely different thing going on in the Oval Office than we've had in the history of our country. And I'm not saying that's bad. I'm not saying that's good. If you know me, you know how I feel about that. But either way, things are crazy different. Not reasonable different. Not even, I don't know. And it causes tension. And it affects your paycheck one way or another, or, you know, whatever. So I'm going to say, if you've got a primary coming up, vote. I don't care which way you vote. Whatever you feel, show up and vote. Because that's your voice. That's your scream, you know, going towards D.C. But vote. Please, vote. The midterms are as important, if not more important, than a presidential election, because it's Congress that runs the show. It's Congress that makes the law. And we need to clean house and flip the Senate. So, in my opinion, we need fresh thinkers in there that relate to these times. Right now, we have old people. And I'm an old person. I'm just saying. But I have a fresh perspective. They don't. And, you know, don't seem to anyway. So, at least the hemp is coming along, and maybe marijuana's coming along, getting off the schedule. That'll be good. Everybody will be chill then. Everybody will be on a healing path and calm without pharmaceutical side effects. So vote, 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 vote. Show up and vote. Especially this November. Put it on your calendar. Put a reminder in your phone. Put an alert in your phone the day before. Whatever. Tell your boss you need that morning off, or tell your boss you need that afternoon off. You have to go vote. Do not sit this out, okay? A lot of people, you know, are upset and killing themselves. I mean, look at this. Money can't buy you happiness. Look at what's going on. Famous people with everything. Money and success. Good looks and charm. You know, you never know. You just never know. Go and vote. Go register to vote. Go to your state Secretary of State site. Make sure your voter registration is caught up, is current, has a good address, whatever. Get it squared away. But you know, there's an old thing: don't boo, vote. You know. But I'm saying, you do have a voice. Write letters. Things upset you. Things bother you. I'm telling you, there is nothing more powerful than this. It's an ink pen. Old school. Handwrite letters. Because a letter, you know, 3,000 letters on your senator's desk has more weight to it than one petition with 3,000 signatures. I will tell you that. I was told that, and I know that to be true. The volume of mail has more weight. So do what you can do. Express yourself. Vent. Get it all out. Don't let things bottle up. Okay? That's where things get a little crazy. Don't let it bottle up. Vent. Express yourself. Do what you can. Because your voice is important. You are important. You matter. Okay? You matter. Everybody matters. You know, we might not all agree on one thing or another, but it's important to express yourself and know what you're talking about when you express yourself. So if you're going to go into a debate with somebody, you want to argue with somebody, at least know the facts. Okay? Because the facts are your saving grace. Okay? Love you all. That's it. I'm going to go. Talk to you later. Have a good day.